it's getting better and a little smoother every time. It's, you know, not perfect, but, you know, I guess nobody's perfect, but everybody's process gets a little better as it kind of continues, so I'm just happy. I'm really just stoked on the whole process, and I know it'll get a little better, and it's like it's moving slow, but it's moving in the right direction, you know, and that's important to try to concentrate on. It's not always how, you know, slow and steady wins the race. I hate to use the cliche, but hey. Yes.
You don't get the epic without the slow and steady, though. A lot of slow and steady, followed by one moment of adrenaline. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Something to keep people jumping. I mean, and I was telling my mom some of the ideas I had for the next one, and it's just going to get more intense and more intense as it goes in, especially because different groups are going to be fighting different groups, and then you're not going to know whose side anybody is on, and everybody could be in bed with everybody, and then there's going to be other things that just pop out of the woodwork, and the next one, it's funny. It's funny to have to work on your 6th book to finally feel like a writer. I mean, it took me to write 5 books until I actually felt like I was a writer, but just getting the process down, finding when my productive times are, and just really putting myself out there and letting it go.
Do you find when you're processing to come up, doing your chapters and stuff like that, do you find yourself trying to think of I'm sure you think of the reader, and you're thinking of specific responses you're trying to evoke in them?
No.
And try to take them on a ride?
Well, yeah, I mean, I try to do that, and I hope to think that what I find interesting, other people find interesting. But in the end, I think of them a little bit, but I'm writing much more for myself than other people. I think that if I focus it in a certain way, then other people definitely be interested in it. Mm-hmm. And I think there's nothing wrong with, trying to put some stuff in there that people will like, but at the same time, I don't want to write strictly to the audience, because then it's going to feel like I'm selling out is not the right word, but I'm just doing it for the wrong reason, I guess.
Preaching or something.
Yeah. So, but it's just interesting how it just flow, stream of consciousness. Who knows where it comes from, I guess, but it's thankful that it's flowing through me.
Kidding.
Yeah. For sure.
You good?
So, yeah, no, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. I really appreciate everybody, everybody coming. I feel really, I hate to say I feel good about this whole thing, but I do. And the stories get better. And the artwork, doing stuff with my mom, and just being honest. I guess what I'm really trying to say is the whole process has really led me to a place where I'm really putting my authentic and true self forward, and that's the best part of the whole thing. Is really being able to let go and putting it out there, because in the end, life's too short to hold anything back. Now, obviously, there's some places and times we gotta have filters, but we gotta, for lack of a better term, we have to let our freak flag fly sometimes. So,
It's
yes.
so interesting as you say that there's a lot of a writer within his writing, but it feels to me like there's a possibility that you might be developing a character for yourself within the same story.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? That would be really pretty.
I mean, if 20 years down the line I, end up starting some government revolution, I don't know. But we'll see.
I'll watch you from up there, okay, when that happens.
Well, people can buy drones for like $200 on Amazon now, so, there is that. I can order them with my Best Western Rewards points.
There should be an open season.
Yeah, right, that's true.
Yeah, it's crazy. But,
Thank you, Brian.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.